He was only 8 years old when the crown was forced onto his head. A child leading a nation soaked in idolatry, corruption, and generational sin. Like, comment, and follow 4 more untold Bible stories that still shake the soul. His name was Josiah, and the kingdom of Judah had long forgotten God. The temple was in ruins, the law had vanished, and no one remembered what holiness looked like anymore. But Josiah was different. Even as a boy, something in his heart pulled him toward the light. When he turned 16, he began to seek God seriously, and by 20, he launched a reformation tearing down altars to Baal, smashing idols, and purging the land of false worship. But then came the moment that changed everything. Josiah ordered the temple to be repaired, and while clearing out the debris, a priest named Hilkiah found something buried in the dust scroll. It was the book of the law, Moses' words, God's covenant, forgotten and untouched for decades. They brought it to the king, and when Josiah heard it read out loud, he wept. This boy king, who had never known the full weight of God's word, suddenly saw the truth. "Great is the Lord's anger against us," he said, "because our fathers have not obeyed the words of this book." And then he didn't just cry, he acted. He gathered the entire nation and read the scroll to the people. He renewed the covenant with God. He destroyed the last of the idols. He even reinstated the Passover, something that hadn't been properly celebrated since the days of the judges. One scroll buried in a broken temple lit a fire that shook an entire kingdom, and God saw his heart. He said through the prophetess Huldah, "Because your heart was tender, and you humbled yourself, and tore your clothes in grief, I have heard you." Josiah would die young, but in peace. His reign would go down as one of the most faithful in history, all because a child king heard the voice of God in a forgotten scroll. Have you ever read this story? If yes, comment, Bible scholar. If no, comment, now I know. Shalom.